And I am sitting here watching the No Kings protest on YouTube. I'm flipping through the different protests in different cities across America. And I have thoughts on it. I think that people have the right to protest, but not violently. I have protested a lot in my lifetime. I have protested in the 80s against apartheid in South Africa. I protested against Gina 6 in Louisiana. I protested against Columbus Day, renaming Columbus Day to Indigenous Day. And so I have a lot of experience protesting, but I was never violent. I never threw a rock in my life. But some people like to take this opportunity to do things and to rob people, and that is wrong. If you out here robbing and stealing, that's wrong. But my thoughts on the protest itself, as far as Mexican Americans protesting, I think they should protest. I think they have the right to protest. People saying here that they're here illegally. Well, my view is, especially from tech, being from living in Texas in particular. I'm not from Texas, but I live here. I've been living here a long time, and I also lived in the Bay Area in California. So my thoughts on that is Mexico owned California and it owned Texas. And so I think they're just trying to get back what was theirs. So these people, these Europeans, saying that they need to be deported, which is crazy because they owned this place. It was theirs. It belonged to Mexico. So I don't. So all this talking about deportation, I'm totally against it. However, I will not be out there protesting. I don't feel that it's my fight as a Black American. A lot of people saying, well, if you don't protest, they're going to come after you next. Let me say something. They have been coming after Black folks since slavery. Okay, they always coming after us. We don't get a break. So Black people want to stay home and sit this one out. They should stay home and sit this out. If they want to protest, that's fine with them. With me, if that's what they want to do. There's some people, Black people that are out there protesting, but not me. I'm sitting this one out. I'm staying safe in my home, and I'm watching it from afar. I applaud them for standing up for their rights, but I believe this is not my fight as a Black American. It seems like, I'm not saying all Mexicans have not marched with us, but it seems like when we were going through it, or we've all been going through it, but when we were really out there protesting against George Floyd and some other things that happened, there weren't a whole bunch of Mexican people out there walking with us. And then I know of some Mexican Americans that voted for Trump. I have a good friend. She's Mexican, and she voted for Trump. She loves Trump. She talks about him all the time. And she says, well, my family's here legally. My grandparents came here legally. But your grandparents came in the 1940s, maybe earlier than that. And the laws were not as strict back then. So who knows when her parents became legal? We don't, she always likes to brag that her parents came here legally. But we don't really know the circumstances because, like I said, the laws weren't the same as they are now. You could slip in and out of America easily back then. And so, again, I'm staying myself home. I'm minding my Black business. I'm staying at home this time, and I'm looking at what I can do to keep me and my family safe. Because this is another thing. Every time I go to the grocery store, it's less and less groceries, and the prices continue to climb. So I am, getting that bottled water, getting bottled water, stockpiling bottled water, uh, stockpiling other things like canned goods and toilet paper and paper towels. And I'm going to get a generator because the power has gone off here in Austin, Texas, where I live, several times. So, and Texas is on its own grid. We're not with another state. We're on our own grid. And in 2022, in the wintertime, we had a snowstorm, and many people were here without power. And it's the summertime. It's extremely hot here. So I'm looking to get myself a generator, and I'm starting to grow my own vegetables, just to take care of myself and, people in my neighborhood that might need something, my family members. So that's the plan I'm looking at, how to provide and how to work with my family members and friends to keep us with food and keep us with the basic needs. But anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Be safe if you're out there protesting. Watch your back. Like I said, I've been doing it. I've protested for years. So I know not to stand near the front because that's where they're going to get you. I always stand off to the side or in the back. Don't stand in the front or in the middle. When those horses come, when the police come down with those horses, they will try to trample you with those horses. So don't stand in the front and don't stand in the middle. Stand further back to the side. So if you need to run, you can run. I'm just giving you my wisdom, people. I'm giving you my wisdom. Okay, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye bye.